Hello everybody and welcome to Real Geezers. I started this channel 7 years ago and posted 2 videos. The next video took 7 years, i.e. now. It's taken me that long to actually come back to my original idea of why I wanted to create this channel. And to be honest with you, I've been absolutely terrified over the last couple of weeks on trying to think about how to start it. Where do I begin? Do I have the right equipment? Will people take my videos seriously? All kinds of reasons why I couldn't do it, and finally I found the courage and the wherewithal to actually get on with it and do it. I realised that this video might be poor quality. I'm not making excuses, but just to point out the obvious. The sound is probably terrible, but that's not what this is about. There's a reason why it took me 7 years to make this next video, and there's a lot of detail to fill in if you want to follow my story. The first thing I want to say before I go any further is really to go back to my idea of why I wanted to create this video. I can look back now and think that maybe I was a little bit ahead of the curve in some ways, because the amount of male content or male subject matter that you could find on Google that focused on men's issues was almost non-existent. Certainly there was no red pill or any of these ideas that have come out recently that have been very well covered by lots of other people before. But the thing is, at the time, I felt that there was a niche, there was an opportunity for creating a channel that just allowed men to come together and express their ideas and mess about and tell jokes and swap tips and realise that you're not alone, or you know that you've got the same thinking and ideas of other people. That was perhaps ahead of its time, but I never then managed to carry on because, as I say, for reasons that I will get into over the coming videos, of which there will be plenty. So I want to start with a big thank you, really. A thank you to the people that, it's a bit like, how can I put it? When most people who have religion in their life, most people who belong to a faith, the thing in common is often we share thanks for what we've received or what we're about to receive, and that kind of rings a bell with me, because I want to say thank you for what I have received from other people that have made YouTube videos, and the importance of how much that's helped me, and it's that's actually driven me now to actually come back in and try again, despite all of the things that have happened in my life. They've been challenging, to say the least. But I want to acknowledge those people that have made the content that I've been consuming for the last few years. I can honestly say that without some of the people that have posted regularly that I've subscribed to, I might not be sitting here now. I really have been helped by the depth of knowledge that there is out there, of the quality of contributors and people posting amazing content that really touched my circumstances and really helped me to recognise that I wasn't alone, and that there was always hope, and I managed to stay stronger than I would have been able to without it. So given that was the impact on me, the watching these videos over the years has really helped me. And literally I sometimes have my YouTube on in the background, and I'm listening and always consuming content, trying to get new ideas and trying to maintain my thinking and my positive attitude where I can. And it's, as I say, it's those people, some of the most impactful people, to put it down to individuals. It's very hard to name too many individuals because there's so much content that I've watched, but certain people who've really helped me have been Jordan Peterson, a guy who came recently onto the scene called John Griffin, whose videos are like gold dust. They truly are the wisdom. It's like the dad you never had, or the father that you wish you'd had. because that guy has imparted so much knowledge about relationships and women's and female nature and problems that men face, and he delivers it in such an intelligent and informed way that it truly has been like a medicine for my situation. There are other people that have had a different effect on me, but equally as important. Bo from the Legion of Men. He is one of my favourites because the humour and the rapid fire commentary that he gives over the videos that he watches is just incredible. I don't know where he finds the energy or the mental gymnastics to comment on the videos, but he does. And he pulls things apart and he relays them out on the table so you can see the individual elements. And I've really been intrigued to be a member of his group. So I highly recommend, if you haven't found Bo on Legion of Men, go and find him, because he really truly does have some amazing content as well. Interestingly, there's a guy called Griffin Mind who has a really acute sense of humour, and really quite, his commentary is often really very well pointed at its intended target. But he does actually deconstruct videos and help you to understand. And there's another guy who I love him because of his Russian, or I think it's a Russian accent, Manosphere. So those are a few of the kind of websites the channels that I've seen over the years, and I've been watching avidly to try and help me through my circumstances. Now, why should my situation be any different to anybody else's? I mean, we all have problems. I'm finding it, like everybody else, hard to struggle to get by on a day-to-day. I've faced a lot of challenges in my life that without some of the assistance that I mentioned earlier, I would have probably, as I say, wouldn't be here now. And I don't know how to avoid saying that in a way that YouTube takes offence, but I know there are certain subjects that you can't touch on, so I'll have to be careful. But yeah, so really for now, I just want to say thank you to those people that have raised my spirits through the darkest of times. And it's that help that they were able to give me that I now feel that if I can put my feelings out there, and this is not going to be a website about how to do or how to solve, or top 10 top tips for. There will be a bit of that, but it's all I can do is speak to my experience, and hopefully by raising questions through my experience and things I post, we can create a community of people who through the comments section can ask questions of each other or can learn from each other. I have to say that some of the most helpful elements that I've found on YouTube videos has been the comment section. The comment section is fantastic, the way it gets used and populated. So that's my first video really. Real Geezers is supposed to be what it said in my original 2 videos. And if you haven't watched them already, please go back and watch the videos from 7 years ago. There's a big difference which you'll be able to see soon enough. But that will tell you where my mind was in terms of creation of this channel 7 years ago, and why it's taken me so long to actually come back and sit behind the camera. The camera, which is just my mobile phone. It's not anything flashy. I haven't got the cash to spend on a vlogger's camera. I'm just going to use my phone, which is perfectly adequate. The picture seems to be good, so I won't make any apologies for the content. Hopefully you can hear my mic voice. And yeah, so read on. I'm going to post some more messages today and get these first few videos up and out there, because there's certain things I want to say. If you're interested in following me, please like and subscribe. As we always say, that I'm really keen to try and get enough listeners and enough subscribers that I feel like I'm not talking to myself as I am right now, looking at the back of my camera. Anyway, thanks guys, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.